Are you on maternity leave or about to be on maternity leave? Are you about to have a baby? Are you stressed how you're going to get paid from Washington State medical family leave? Then this video is for you. So welcome, join us, and here's the rundown. Channel. So make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment on this video, and yeah, welcome back. Hello. If you're new here, I'm Haley, and thanks for watching. I appreciate the love, and let's get started on to today's topic, which is going to be the medical leave PFMLA for Washington state, and how to go about it and how to get paid while on maternity leave or medical leave or anything like that. Mine was for maternity leave, so that's just kind of what I'm going to be talking about as far as the documents that you'll need to apply and get approved and all of that fun stuff. So let's go. So when you apply, I'll have the link in the bio also, because it's still a link you'll need to like get all your documents if you're gonna go that route, and then you also will hit that link so you can apply as well. Anyways, so when you apply, it's paidfamilymedicalleave.org or something like that, and I'll link it, and then you're gonna grab these documents. I'll put them on the screen, and those documents you can take with you. There's one for medical leave, and there's one for like proof of baby, birth certificate. It's not the actual birth certificate, but it's like the paperwork that the doctors fill out for you, and then you have them fill all of that out. You print it out, bring it with you to your birth, have them fill out the medical leave. If you have a C-section, see if they'll fill out the medical leave for a vaginal birth. I personally, when I was going through this, I didn't know I could get extra 6 weeks because of my C-section, and I had no idea, so I did not apply for the medical leave. But you can do that, and they'll either approve or deny you, and then you can call them if you have any questions. So with the medical leave, you'll have them, it's like a serious condition form. Obviously with C-sections, like you had major surgery, which that wasn't in my mind. I literally was like doing the most when I had my baby, so and got basically sick. So with that, have them fill it out, do all of that you need to do, bring the birth form, they'll fill it out, and then when you apply, you can only apply when the baby is born, because you need proof of birth. So basically when you get home, you're gonna apply and submit all these documents to them under, they have like different categories. So you're gonna do medical first if you're going the medical route. You have to do medical first because it's gonna be 6 weeks of medical leave, and then you'll apply for the family bonding leave, which is 12 weeks. So I'm not versed on that part because I didn't do it because I didn't know at the time, because the paid family medical leave is new in Washington. It happened in 2019. I just had my baby. So you'll do the medical portion. You'll put in all the documents for that. Also, you'll want to put in your last couple pay stubs. Also, because they need to know how much you got paid, because they're going to pay 90% of it and for how many hours that you like collectively worked. So with that, just make sure you put in the medical leave payment, and then you can have the proof of baby if you want, just so they have it, so they can't deny you, and then your pay stubs. So do all of that, send that in. They'll approve or deny. It can take a long time because of COVID. The paid family medical leave and unemployment are on the same system. It's taking longer to get approved. It took us over a month. October, didn't get approved till after the 9th of November. When I got approved, it took 2 weeks for it to say approved for me to get paid. That's a mess in itself. Hopefully it doesn't take that long for you guys, but basically I got back paid like a lot of money because weeks were accruing as I was approved, but they weren't paying me. So once I got that first check, I got a lot deposited. So just know you're about to get all your money, and then you do all that. So all the supporting documents that you could print out from the website, and I'll go through how to like apply on my computer and stuff, and your weekly claims. I'll show you guys like my stuff that I already did, not all of it obviously, but how it says weekly claims and stuff like that. But this, I'm going to tell you about the route I didn't, like the other route I went. So to get approved, if you don't have all the supporting documents for just bonding leave for the 12 weeks, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. So when you have a baby, when you go to your maternity, like postpartum ward, there is a little bassinet, obviously, for the baby. In that bassinet is a card with like the hospital stamp on it, or like signature of like the hospital, I don't know. But they basically, it has like date of birth, all of that. And then you put your name in, and then it says like the date of birth of it. That I took a picture of, and I sent it in to like the Washington State Family Medical Leave also. So I just took a picture of that. I sent that in. I sent in my pay stubs. I also sent in, you get a form like your discharge papers. You get a form that says your baby's name and like discharge, or like the date of birth. I literally took a picture of my name and the day I had him. It has like all the paperwork, all the information at the top of the discharge papers, and then your baby has discharge papers with their name. So I took a picture of that, of mine and his, and I submitted like the photos of that, because that's proof of baby also, because I didn't have his SSN yet. It took forever to get, and I didn't have his birth certificate, and I didn't have all the paperwork that I mentioned earlier. So that's another way I got approved. It just took, like I said, months to get approved because of COVID. So that's how I got approved. That's how you can do it for only bonding. So with the medical leave and the bonding, you'll do the medical leave first, and then they'll approve that or deny that, probably approve it. And then when your 6 weeks is up, you should call them on that part, because online it says 6 weeks. So they'll let you a letter of how long you can get based on like your surgery or whatever the case is. If you're if you had a hard like birth or whatever, you get an approval letter, and it tells you from when to when. And then once that is up, you'll apply again, but with the family and medical leave with your proof of baby. So and you'll just do that. And dads can do this too. The only stipulation is you have to be at your job for 20 hours. Wow, 120 hours. 820 hours in the year, fully. Like, how long have you been there? You have to have 820 hours. It'll be you and dad can both take time off and be together together for the full 12 weeks. He won't be able to do medical, so if you get the 16 weeks, he'll only do the 12, and then you would get the full 16 with the medical if you go that route. And then I'll show you guys on my computer everything. So yeah. Also, if you were put on bed rest before actual maternity leave and needed medical, you could actually get medical before you give birth. You just have to have this form filled out by your doctor. So pregnancy, any period of incapacity, I can't even say the word, due to pregnancy or prenatal care. So this is during pregnancy for medical reasons, or after pregnancy. Also, to get any help, do not email this motherfucking email. They will not reply back fast. Call this number, and you'll have to wait for over 2 hours to get someone. But once you get someone on the phone, they can help you as well. So to apply on this same website, you're going to hit login. And you go to login. And you're going to basically follow all of this information. This is what it's going to look like when the application is done, and after you already started the application process, and it's either approved or denied. This is the weekly claims. You'll start weekly claim, then it'll ask you to go through everything and ask you how many hours you worked or anything. If you work none, obviously you put 0. I worked 0 hours. I can't show you because obviously I've already done it. And then it'll say approved or submitted. It could take up to 2 weeks before it's approved. Make sure you do it on a Sunday. So that way you can... So basically, when you do your claims, you're going to do them. You can start weekly claims on Sunday. It's like the new week. And if you do it on Sunday and it gets approved that day or at that moment after you submitted it, then you'll get paid on Tuesday, like 2 days later. If you do it like Monday or Tuesday, you're not getting paid for a whole nother week. So do your claims every Sunday. The baby was up at 3 a.m. I'm doing my claim at 3 a.m., 12. Sometimes I would stay up until midnight to do them just so I remember to do it because I would forget. So just do your claims every Sunday so that way when they say approved, you get paid 2 days later. Some of them could say submitted, or when they do get approved, if they say submitted, then you have to wait for it to be approved, and then they do say it can take up to 2 weeks to get paid once approved. But if you've been doing the claims like I was, back to back to back, it didn't take that long. Just so you know, your very last claim you do will take probably about 2 weeks to get approved, and that's what happened to me. I didn't get my last payment until like 2 weeks after I was supposed to. So just be aware of that, and just make sure that you do what you need to do to get your money. Also, I just found out that they'll give you a tax form. That's like, say if you do it this year, you're gonna get a tax form next January with all the money that you made. So make sure you do that because I didn't know, and I did my taxes already, so that's fun. So just be aware that they're gonna send you an unemployment tax form, and I hope this video helps. So yeah, that is kind of a little rundown for the paid family medical leave. It's really confusing, honestly, so I hope I made any sense. And you can ask me questions if you want in the comments. I can try to answer them. You can follow me on TikTok. I can answer questions there better because it's like 60 seconds. And then from there, if you have any questions, obviously I don't work for them, so give them a call. The only sucky thing is you have to wait like 2 hours on hold or longer before someone answers, which sucks, but I mean, they can help you get started. If this is so confusing, I heard that they can actually do it with you online, or let you know how to do it, and then also they can tell you why you're not approved or not, and they can tell you what to do. Also, when you are going into your weekly claim, it'll say how many hours did you work at work. If you work none for that week, you have to put 0. Some people go back to work early and only work part-time, so they'll put like, oh, I worked 3 days, but I didn't work the rest of the week, or I worked a day. So you have to put how many hours you worked that week if you went back to work. For me, I did all 0. I didn't have to change anything. I got approved. I got paid. So that's that, and hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped, and much love. Bye.